Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Aries, March 17, 2023. This can be a day of illumination or illusion with Neptune in alignment with the Sun, which can awaken yearnings for kinship, friendship, and involvement on the soul level. You may be taking care of others, or you may be seeking support. At the same time, you could become aware of the more confusing elements of your connections or a deceptive or inconsistent component of a relationship. Fortunately, it's also a time of big dreams for long-term happiness. You can be particularly interested in contributing to a worthy cause. This week can involve some ups and downs as you wrestle with your expectations. It's possible your dreams need some reworking. The universe adores your tender and sensitive heart, even if sometimes you keep it beneath your thick exterior. You're a natural lover and quite a romantic with a compassionate and empathic side. These energies will begin to become amplified today and tomorrow as mental Mercury, the cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, slowly unites in a conjunction with Neptune, now located in your solar house of friendships, communities, and online dating. This would be a magical moment to have a heart-to-heart with a crush or tell an acquaintance that you've secretly desired them for so very long. What could you dream of doing in your professional journey? As the moon enters its exile, Capricorn, you may feel less emotional and more grounded as you consider the trajectory of your career path. Given that the Sun in Pisces will also conjunct Neptune in Pisces, your head might be in the clouds as you envision everything you could do or everyone you may work with. The catch-22 between both transits is finding your balance between reality and fantasy. Be mindful of what you set your hopes on for your professional journey. The moon's departure from your financial sector will take the pressure off Mars on the other side of the sky in your income sector while leaving you with your financial instincts and your fighting spirit fueled. With Mars leaving next week but the warrior planet blazing a trail for the planets that will follow in his wake, a bit of financial tension or competition between income and money matters has given you the motivation to push on. The more honest you are with yourself, the more opportunities you will have to accomplish your goals. As you give in to the doubts you have about your own willpower, you magically find exercise companions. As you talk openly about your issues with food, you become privy to approaches and strategies that would otherwise have eluded you. What you keep inside due to fear of ridicule or exposure will only fester and cause you unhappiness in the end. Be sure to give yourself some positive strokes regularly. This can be especially important where your appearance is concerned. Perhaps you've always felt that you're unusual, and that you stand out in the crowd because of your choice of style. Often this can begin in childhood. On this day, which is full of the essence of love and acceptance, don't get caught up in self-ridicule. There's no textbook look or design that will work for everyone. If you want to look your best, it can only happen by being yourself. While Venus' last full day in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart and the moon's return to an adventurous part of your chart in the heart of the working week might make it hard to keep your work hat on, the timing couldn't be better. In between Saturn's departure from your career sector last week and Pluto's return next week, there is a chance to pause and until the moon returns over the weekend to step back. Today's stars are making it easier to do just that. In her last full day in a nostalgic part of your chart but getting closer by the hour to her return to Taurus tomorrow, Venus, the planet of love, is creating a growing mix of romantic nostalgia and anticipation. While the last full day of a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane needs to be embraced, there is the promise of new beginnings months earlier than last year. Our eyes in the sky. Today marks a significant astrological event as the Sun and Neptune align in the zodiac sign of Pisces. This alignment may bring to the forefront some emotional issues that you may have been suppressing or avoiding lately. With the recent prevalence of Earth energy in the skies, you might have found yourself channeling all your focus and energy towards work, neglecting the emotional aspect of your life. However, this alignment serves as a reminder that it's essential to take time for emotional processing and addressing any unresolved issues in your relationships. It's easy to get caught up in the daily grind and let emotional baggage accumulate, but avoiding these issues can lead to negative consequences in the long run. Therefore, take this opportunity to reflect on your emotions and relationships and identify any areas that need attention. Remember, it's okay to take a step back from work and prioritize your emotional well-being. Give yourself the space and time to address these issues, and don't hesitate to seek help if necessary. As you confront these challenges, keep in mind that growth and healing come with facing and overcoming obstacles. Use this alignment as a catalyst for positive change in your life and relationships. The Sagittarius moon forms a delightful trine with Venus in Aries, creating a romantic and social atmosphere. This aspect encourages us to prioritize spending time with our friends and loved ones, exploring new places, and seeking adventures. The fiery influence of this alignment may spark a desire for spontaneity and excitement, leading to some memorable experiences. While many of us may be asleep during the late-night hours when this aspect perfects, our dreams may still be influenced by this romantic energy. We may find ourselves dreaming of characters that bring us feelings of joy, love, and abundance. After this aspect perfects, the moon enters a void period that lasts until dawn. This is a time where it's best to focus on deepening established relationships rather than forming new connections. Use this period to strengthen bonds with those you already have close ties with. Overall, this alignment creates a favorable atmosphere for socializing and romance. It's a time to embrace the fiery energy and indulge in new experiences with those we love. However, it's also essential to balance this energy with a focus on nurturing our existing relationships. By doing so, we can make the most of this romantic and social aspect and create meaningful connections that will last beyond the moment. As the sun rises, the moon enters Capricorn, leaving behind its void of course. This shift in astrological energy marks a period of emotional sobriety and seriousness that will last for the next 2 days. During this time, we may find ourselves drawn to traditions and projects that have a lasting impact. While some may see us as a stick in the mud during this period, it's important to note that we are not opposed to having fun. Rather, we recognize the value of our time and energy and are unwilling to waste it on frivolous activities that do not contribute to our long-term goals. Under the influence of Capricorn's disciplined energy, we may find ourselves motivated to work hard towards our objectives and invest in activities that will benefit us in the long run. This may mean setting aside time for personal development or contributing to meaningful projects that align with our values. While this may be a serious period emotionally, it's also a time of great potential and productivity. By focusing our energy on tasks that matter and contribute to our growth, we can make significant progress towards our goals and create a sense of fulfillment that lasts beyond this astrological period.